And welcome, Natalia, to Three Questions. First question, tell us about your book.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, by the way. So my book is Running, and it's about a 15-year-old Cuban-American girl named Mari, whose father is running for president. And throughout the course of his campaign, she kind of realizes that he's not the man that she thought he was. So aside from it really bringing to light a bunch of invasions of her privacy and a public health and environmental crisis that she realizes her father might be at the center of. So now she has to decide, knowing all this and realizing that her own views don't actually align with her father in the way she thought they did. Will she quietly stand by him the way she always has, or will she speak up against him, and in this very public way now that the whole country's watching?
That sounds awesome. And it's a perfect book for an election year. If we ever get back to election year stuff.
I know, right?
What's your favorite thing about writing?
Okay, so do you know when you're writing and you kind of end up writing a line or a scene, or I don't know, just a chapter that says exactly what you were trying to say, but you didn't know you were trying to say that? You didn't know that's what you felt or that's what you thought about something. It just feels like this, discovering secrets about yourself. And that's my favorite part about it. It's actually very intimate. It happens right on the page, and it's like the words have been keeping your secrets all along. And you just kind of stumble across them, and I love it. It's just wonderful.
That's awesome. I usually need my editor to point that out for me. I'm usually like, what are you talking about? He's like, this is what your book's about. I'm like, oh.
That's true too.
That's cool that
Yeah.
you have a little bit of that, just that moment with yourself, because of everyone's a different kind of writer. But yeah, I do like those moments when you find out oh, this makes sense after all. Mm-hmm. And so, okay, so last question, what are you working on now?
So I'm working on what I hope will be my next YA contemporary novel, and it's really I've only just kind of dove into it, so I'm at that weird. Do you ever feel like you don't want to talk about?
No, you can say you're working on secrets. Secrets are an acceptable answer.
It's I'm really superstitious about it. I'm kind of but if I say too much, I will jinx it.
No, I'm the same way. So you're working on secrets then.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so those are our 3 questions. We always like to end with a lightning round. So
okay.
Just some really fun questions to go through. So sloppy joes or hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
Is it because it's cleaner? Because you don't want to get messy?
No, I think
the flavor is not there for you for sloppy joes.
I just being able to layer whatever you want on top of a hamburger, and just
that's a good call.
And I do like a sloppy joe every once in a while, but I think the tomato flavor, it can be a little overwhelming for me, whereas I just want a bunch of cheese and bacon and mushrooms or whatever.
That's real. I can feel that. All right, next question, ostrich or llamas?
Well, so I'm Peruvian, so it has to be llamas.
Thank you for correcting my very American pronunciation.
Oh no, it's totally fine actually. It's something I've done all my life, and I'm that's how we say it in English, but I just default to llamas just because I can.
I feel like it sounds better though. It's like a friendlier word, and they're so fluffy and friendly looking. I know they're not. Really.
my younger sister, we have this story, the family story is when we got too close to one and they spit in my sister's ear because they spit in self-defense.
Yeah.
So I just think it's funny because lately, the other day I saw on Twitter somebody had a Yamagram, and they brought Yama to this woman's house, and I was like, oh my god,
they're mean. It's like camels, right? They're oh, they look so cute. Oh my god, they're awful.
Yeah.
And last question, it's always our nerd question. Captain Kirk or Mr. Spock?
I like Spock.
I like Spock too. Everyone picks Spock. Spock is just, it's the ears. Also, there's something nice about somebody who's coolly intelligent, right?
Yeah.
When you're I'm a very emotionally driven person, so it's I like that rationality. So, yeah. Natalia, tell everyone where they can find you on the internets.
I'm at Natalia Sylv on Instagram and Twitter, and also just my website, nataliasylvester.com.
All right, and we will have your links down below on the video. So that's all we have. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.